Hello, and welcome to The View from Sibos, filmed on location here in Toronto. I'm Joy Macknight, Deputy Editor of The Banker, and I'm joined by Enno-Burghard Weitzel, who's Head of Product Management Trade Services at Commerzbank. Enno, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
What are the high-level trends in trade finance today?
Well, today's Sibos, that is basically ending today, brought three key topics in the innovation in trade services. First, of course, is digitization. Then we have the sustainability piece, and it's all about compliance, sure. Let me quickly deep dive on those. The innovation piece is something that we as trade finance industry need to take on. Our business is largely driven by still paper-based and manual processes, and if we pick up on the available techniques like OCR, machine learning and artificial intelligence, we can dramatically increase the efficiency and the effectiveness of our productions. Sustainability is something that we as trade finance industry need to have a focus on. Sustainability in both terms, in terms of being resourcefulness with the economic resources that we're active in and with our client relationships. So we need to take a very thorough look on our client relationships and intensify the business with those that we want to do business with tomorrow. There can't be trade finance these days without compliance because the regulatory scrutiny is increasing and we need to keep up with this. And so it's all about these three topics.
Okay. And what has really progressed in terms of SWIFT's bank payment obligation, the BPO? Obviously, it was launched in Dubai, I think, in 2011. Sort of what progress has been made and where are we at with that?
We as Commerzbank are at the forefront of progress in the BPO. You might remember that last year we've covered the first BPO between Germany and China. We've done the first BPO in London. It was only recently this year that we've introduced a BPO with Austria. And so we progress BPO very much. The number of banks that are BPO ready is increasing, so we're about 40 banks now live with BPO. The number of corporates that BPOs are using is increasing. So we're pushing for this to have critical mass so that more and more corporates actually can use the benefits of the BPO.
So what are the benefits really for the corporates?
When you have your transactions and you have established trade relations, you don't want to have all this hassle of the LC. Some of the transactions are done open account, but some of the corporates actually want somewhat more security or they want financing. So with BPO, we can bring the financing proposition to the corporates at efficient and flexible level. It is very quick, it is a digital project, so both for the buyer, for the seller, and for the banks it's beneficial because it's bringing more security, it's bringing financing ability.
Okay. Obviously at this Sibos, as in a few previous ones, there's a big hype around blockchain. What kind of role will blockchain play in trade finance, do you think?
Well, blockchain is, I think, has been hyped in the recent Siboses, so in Singapore and in last year's in Geneva. I think this year we're far more down the road, so we're active in trying to find out where we can actually use it. We're investigating proof of concepts, and I'd see blockchain propositions rather in the open account space, where we can actually bring more securitization to deals, find new solutions to evolving needs of our corporate clients instead of rebuilding traditional instruments. I think there needs to be a mind shift. Yes, we're open to this, so Commerzbank is active in many consortiums investigating the use cases for blockchain, but I don't believe in blockchain being the replacement for a traditional LC. That I won't see.
Okay, and my last question is really about what you mentioned at the very start, which is about sustainable trade. What role should or must banks play in ensuring that trade is sustainable?
Well, banks need to be the driving force in sustainability. The economy, the society is demanding for sustainable products all around the place. So we're demanding for sustainable energy, we're demanding for sustainable mobility, the same we're demanding for sustainable finance products. If it's not us as banks, it will be others that drive sustainable finance supply or sustainable finance services. And from my point of view, it should be the banks, because we have the relationship to the corporates, and so we should, together with the corporates, develop solutions that meet the corporates' needs in terms of sustainability and address, say, a sustainable trade flow throughout the system. And so for us, sustainability is at the forefront. We're very active in ICC, for example, pushing sustainable products in trade finance over there.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Enno.
More than welcome. Thank you.